Hey, thought I would share the adventures in the kitchen on the other side of the homestead with you while Yoda's still asleep. So, before we get started, I gotta apologize for the mess. We got like 3 different things going on today, and the counters are just completely cluttered. We're gonna get through it though. So come on, let's go take a look at what we got. So, what we got going on today is, number one, we are trying to get ready for the Self-Reliance Festival. So we've got candy and freeze-dried goods all over the kitchen. There's some over there in the corner. Yoda's been working really hard on making stuff for the festival and getting it packaged. Second thing we got going on is Yoda is getting ready to make some tamales. She found a Mexican grocery store that sold the peppers that she likes. So she decided that she is going to make tamales today. And I'm going to be honest with you folks, probably going to have a cheat day on the diet. In fact, she found this thing. Pardon the sink. Again, it's all work in progress. She found this tamale pot. I've been married to her for 32 years. She's been making Mexican food since we met. I didn't even realize there was such a thing as a tamale pot. But there you go. I have to get her to tell you guys the story about that. And the third thing we got going on is adventures in rendering lard. So we got not one, but 2 roasters going on. And they've been going for about 3 days. And this one, you can see, look at that golden and stuff. This one, she pulled all the cracklings out last night, and so that one is just on warm. It's still liquid. This one over here still has all the cracklings in it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I thought having the cracklings was going to be really good. Apparently these aren't real cracklings. I'm not sure what they're called. They don't taste very good. They're extremely greasy. So they're going to go to the chickens. In fact, that's why I'm making the video, because I wanted to show you guys the lard rendering and all that before I fed the stuff to the chickens. And that's just all the meat. We ended up with Chris the neighbor giving us about 100 pounds of lard, which was half of what he got off the pig he had butchered. Plus he's got some more in the freezer that he needs to render. So we got him. We actually had 3 roasters going at one time, and we had a big storm roll through here. Power went out, and it made it so one of them didn't work. It wouldn't turn back on after the power. Thank God we got Darren from Hacks from the Homesteader in our life, because he took it apart and figured out that it was just a relay that had gotten burned out. So he replaced it, and it is up and running. And we don't owe B from Life Done Free a brand new roaster, which are expensive as all get out these days, buying them brand new, especially buying them in the off season from the holidays. But you know, the whole takeaway from this is a lot of stuff going on in our lives. We're making our own lard. There's so much lard here that we're actually going to, I've got a 5-gallon bucket with a gamma lid that we're going to keep it in. And you know, that's such a great problem to have. Seriously, having a 5-gallon bucket of lard to cook with and do things with it, that all the different aspects that you use lard for. And I'll get Yoda to make some videos whenever she starts cooking with it, or she says she can use it for some other things. So I'm gonna let her run with that. But you should always be looking for these opportunities. If you butcher your animals, have them save the lard. If you're doing it yourself, save that girdle fat that's around the waist of the animal, so you can use other things. So we lost out on an opportunity this week because we had those sheep butchered, and we forgot to tell them to keep the lard. The fat around the waist, that girdle fat that I was talking about on the sheep, we use it for not only cooking, but Yoda uses it to make soap. So And it's a good quality soap too. I really like it, and I cannot wait until we get things squared away around here and we can start making soap again and doing stuff like that, because I really miss it. Well, we need to go feed this stuff to the chickens. They're gonna love this. So come on, let's go outside and do that. You guys can hear our starving herd in the background. They just got fed 12 head of old grocery store lettuce, and they're still starving. There's the turkeys. They want out something fierce. Hey, Roger. Okay, come on, guys. It is this noisy around here as you can see. I've got a couple of turkeys that did not make it into the turkey coop last night. Look at Roger and Turk showing off for the camera. Come on, I got a substitute for you. As you can see, it is a big hit. We'll feed in that other batch tomorrow morning whenever it gets taken care of. But the extra protein will do them good. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if that makes these chickens unkosher or not, because they're eating pork. But you know what? Well, there you go. There's part of the morning routine, feeding the animals and taking care of all these little things that we got going on. Oh, I got a cat running across the yard. It's starting to sprinkle, so I came up underneath the deck. Yeah, there you go. You know, utilizing every little bit of the food we produce around the homestead is really important, and that's just part of it. The feeding them that leftover stuff from rendering the lard, it'll do them good. The fat content will do them good. The protein in the meat will do them good. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, normally here's the point where I say like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. You guys go ahead and do that if you want. If not, then so be it. Most important thing, I want you to go out today and go pursue that life done free. Take care, folks. Thanks, Milo.